Before we get into this, if you want more detail on what I'm about to tell you, I have 9 free, that means, look at this, 9 free guides down below on everything men, okay? Just got to click the link. Men, reading men, how much he likes you, the bullshit guys do, no contact, texting, building rapport, filter, all these books are down below, okay? So this is going to be a short video. Jumping into this, the easiest way to read men is to avoid what they're saying and double down on what they're doing, right? 2 things specifically. 1, the momentum. When you feel a momentum shift, something has happened, okay? Meaning, if he's going like this and then he goes like that, something's up, at least in his mind. A realization has come along. Or if you see a shift after a big event, like hooking up, meeting friends or family, talking about the future. Maybe the pace is just going, the context is just building up really fast, right? Like you guys are doing and saying a lot of things. Future planning, hooking up, staying over, meeting friends and family, whatever it is. And it's going like this, and then you feel like that, something is up. The first thing I want you to do is avoid what he's saying and look at the momentum change, right? And the reason for this is this second reason I feel like it's easy to read men if you just follow these 2 things. And that is, you have to understand it's easier to label or frame behavior with words than it is to change behavior with actions. So for example, it is much easier for me to convince you. Okay, let me give you an example actually. Let's say you and I'm blowing up your shit because I want to go on a first date with you. I'm really excited. I'm blowing your shit up. I'm really antsy, whatever. We go on the date. We'll say we even have a decent date. Not the best, but a decent date where it's like, okay, cool. Where you think it went well. And all of a sudden after the date, you don't get me. I'm not following up. I'm not as enthusiastic. I'm not giving you the good morning text, stuff like that. Maybe you don't even hear from me the next day. You think something's up, right? And then you reach out to me. Wondering maybe you don't even ask what's going on. You just, maybe I should reach out. And you reach out and I'm like, oh, sorry, I've been busy. I've been this, I've been that. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. It is just easier for me to frame it as I'm busy to convince you who will listen because you listen to my words like every other woman does. You listen to a man, what a man says instead of how a man acts because you're going to naturally justify it. You like him, so you have a like bias. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He has been a good guy up to this point, right? So you're going to do that. Men know this. They take advantage of the fact that it's easier to tell you this, to frame it, because you're going to be like, okay, well, that's what it was. That's the answer to my question. He was busy, okay? Now, let's see what he does after, which, again, a guy's going to have to kind of double down or change, whatever, give you more bullshit later on after that. But it's just so much easier for a man to label or frame what the problem was instead of address it. And then that's what's going to happen. That's why I tell women, hey, if you feel the momentum shift and then all of a sudden this guy is labeling things instead of fixing things, that's a problem. Ladies, men are really easy to read. You only need to do 2 things. Well, 3, I guess. You need to get my guides, link down below. You need to focus on momentum, meaning not listening to what he says, just feel the change in the air, the atmosphere. Something's up, okay? At least on his end. There's a realization that came in. And the third thing is you have to understand it's easier for him to frame things instead of actually change it. So if things were going well, and then he starts to say, oh, I was busy, or I was this, or I am tired, or there's so much shit now my boss is giving me at work, right? When that wasn't the case before, something's up. Ladies, I love you all. Take care and peace.